Hello from your state capital. I'm Jim Moeller, and I'm very proud to help represent Clark County here in the legislature. While we're in session, I'm sharing these regular TV updates on our work. And as always, I thank you for sharing your ideas and thoughts about what's going on in your state government. You'll see contact information at the end of my update. Your comments always help me do a better job representing our communities and neighborhoods. I was recently very honored to be re-elected Deputy Speaker Pro Tem. I'll do my best to help keep the House of Representatives moving in a good, orderly direction. Here's a little video clip from my swearing-in ceremony on this year's opening day session.
There are times to lead, and there are times to sit back and let events take the lead. And my fellow members of the House, this is the time to lead. I am privileged today to be among you and to be chosen by you for this important office. And I thank all of you for your support and your confidence in me. This office would be a high honor on its own, but because of you, the members of the House, who also make this office very special. Now, many of you here have actually distinguished yourself in leadership of a profession, in business, in the fine arts and science and teaching, as well as in public office and other offices. Some of you have already made history in this House. This is not a regular time. All by itself, and even before we begin, this session is already historic. And whether you were looking for it or not, everyone here just found their way into the history and lore of the state.
The budget nightmare is our most publicized item on our agenda this year. For sure, the worst national recession since World War II has landed here in our own state. We must find a way to fill a revenue abyss of approximately $6 billion or more. That's the money that it will take to carry current programs and services forward to the upcoming new 2009-2011 biennium. To say our choices are bleak is to do an injustice to the word bleak. If we are to meet and overcome this challenge, we must either enact an enormous amount of budget cuts or find an enormous amount of new revenue, or write some type of compromise using both of these strategies. The budget certainly isn't the only issue we have staring us in the face. Economic development, education, health care, the environment, public safety. No, the 2009 session won't lack for important discussions. One particularly weighty topic will utilize a big responsibility of mine. Just a few weeks back, I was appointed to a seat on the House Transportation Committee. This committee is especially important as our region strives towards financing and building a new bridge across the Columbia River. No less than our writing of a new operating budget, our work on the transportation budget demands that we think outside the box, way outside the box in some instances. I believe we should at least consider a road user fee to fund our needed transportation projects. That's a fact. It's a fact that our gas tax has paid the biggest part of our transportation bill. And it's a fact that, yes, automobiles are becoming more fuel efficient. This means that although folks are driving as much or more than they ever driven, we're taking in less revenue to pay for needed transportation infrastructure, work, and projects. Two recent Portland and Puget Sound studies demonstrate that we could generate critical revenue and reduce congestion if we charge motorists for the miles they actually drive instead of a gas tax. So I want us to dig more deeply into this idea of a road user fee instead of the gas tax in order to pay our growing transportation bill. I'll keep you posted on the budget, transportation, and other legislative matters in the weeks ahead. Again, let me emphasize how much I appreciate your interest in state government. Maureen Gallegos, my legislative assistant, and I always want to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in to my report today. I'm Jim Moeller, and I'll see you next time.